I feel bad for what happened to your daughter. It was out of my control.
Did you go to Simon's apartment?
Yes, I go with him in the apartment. April, yes. I go in the room. Him smell not good and messy room messy. Yes.
I'm here in Pattaya's busiest red light district, where on any given night the bars are pumping, the music is loud, and the girls spill out onto the street to hustle their next customer. It's a well-known part of the entertainment economy that attracts visitors from around the globe. But when Australian Simon Carman was accused of murdering local teen Tunchanok Donhomla, it exposed a far darker side to the tourist city.
Because Miss Donhomla was just 17 years old, she wouldn't have been permitted to work at one of these bars, as ID is rigorously checked. But according to Carman's own account, he says their paths crossed in a neighbouring suburb. It was 3 a.m. when Carman took this walk along the waterfront in Jetstar, around 15 minutes from his apartment. He says that as he came level with the night market behind me, 3 girls crossed the road asking if he wanted to pay for their services. Carman claims that he declined, saying he just wanted to be alone that night, but that as he walked away, the younger of the girls stepped in beside him and held his hand. This is Carman's apartment, the last time that the teenager was seen alive. Police allege that behind these doors, an unimaginable crime has taken place. As you can see, it's a long, gloomy corridor that she took her last walk. The neighbours' apartments are either locked up, they have notices of evictions on them, or posts shoved under their doors that seemingly have been there for months. Even if she screamed, I'm not sure anybody would have heard her. This wasn't the first time Carman brought girls back to his condo. One of those ladies was mother of 2, Tang Chai. Carman had invited her over just weeks before he killed the teenager and stuffed her body into a suitcase. Miss Chai met Carman by chance at the local 7-Eleven store. The following day, he asked her for a date, but Miss Chai explained that she worked at a local bar nearby and she would need paying as she sends money home to her mother who's caring for her 2 children. You gave each other your contacts?
Yeah.
And then he started to message you?
Yes, messenger.
And he asked what?
You beautiful. Yeah, you want to go with me? Yes, me. Say yes. Yes, I can go with you. But you can pay, lady, 1 hour, short time, not long time. Yes.
And Simon say yes, okay.
Yes, say yes, okay. 2 times I see him. She send message to me, go in the room. Yeah, short time. 1 time I go with him.
Did you go to Simon's apartment?
Yes, I go with him in the apartment. April, yes. I go in the room. Him smell not good and messy room messy. Yes.
And when Simon need to pay you, how much did you ask for?
3,500 baht, and him and for tip me nothing 300 baht.
But days later, when she asked if he wanted to book again, he said she was too expensive and that it was a scam. Miss Chai was shocked when she heard the news about the teenager's death and couldn't sleep for days. When you see the news of Simon, what did you think?
I see. I look new. Yes. I very scared, but I I cannot sleep 3 days because Simon customer me. Yeah.
The death of Miss Donhomla soon became international news. But to understand the murder allegations, now before the courts, it's necessary to return to Carman's own account of the final hours before she died. According to Carman's version of events, it wasn't until they were sitting on the bed that the conversation, with the aid of Google Translate, first turned to money. He said when he opened his wallet containing Thai baht worth around $800 that Miss Donhomla pulled out a flick knife, demanding the lot. The pair struggled. Carman weighed up his options, and he didn't believe calling the police was one of them. He'd had run-ins before, and he believed that the Thai police were corrupt. So instead, he decided to deal with it himself, and he placed his hands around her neck. He has since claimed he didn't realise how tightly he was squeezing, and when she stopped struggling, he knew she was dead. It was then that he folded her lifeless body into a suitcase, dragged it into the bathroom, and went to bed. The following day, with the suitcase still stored in Simon's apartment bathroom, he came downstairs and went about life as normal. He did some chores, gathered his laundry and dropped it off, and then came here to the strip of cafes behind me where he'd planned to meet a friend for lunch. Whilst he was waiting for the friend, they actually called and cancelled plans. They said they had a change of mind and were no longer coming back to Pattaya. And that's when Simon decided that he wanted to go back to Australia. You see, he'd been waiting for this friend because they were storing belongings at his apartment. And as they didn't need access for the next few weeks, Simon thought that would be a great time to head back. So after he left here, he went back to his apartment and he booked flights to Perth. Later that night, CCTV shows Carman leaving the building with a suitcase. He's seen moving through the lobby and out to a waiting scooter. Then he allegedly straps the suitcase to the back and rides away. Police say this movement became a critical part of the timeline. And this is where Carman's ended up on his scooter with the suitcase still strapped to the back. He's thrown it down this embankment into the long grass. It's actually not very far. I can see Carman's apartment from here. And as you can see, this isn't even an isolated area. There's a busy highway that's running right past these railway tracks. And then there's the tracks themselves, which have regular trains coming through. There's also businesses right there behind me. And what's even more shocking is just here at my feet, there's actually the remains of the forensic testing kits that were used by detectives to identify her. The following day, Carman packed and headed to the airport. Unbeknown to him, Miss Donhomla's friends had reported her missing, and the police were already tracking his movements. Thai police arrested Carman moments before he boarded his Jetstar flight to Perth. After Carman was arrested, he was brought here to Pattaya police station. He was questioned by detectives. He gave a full statement where he admitted to strangling the teenager. He also recorded a video apologising to her parents.
I know you'll be very sad, upset, same me. It shouldn't happen, and I hope you're okay. I know you're not, but I hope. And please tell other girls to be just to be careful and not. Don't want to tell parents that.
Now, we met with police chiefs here, and they actually told us that Simon can negotiate with the family from here, and if that's successful and they accept a compensation payment, he can actually get years taken off his sentence. Carman briefly appeared in court where he was refused bail, with the judges believing he was a flight risk. Carman is currently being housed here at Pattaya Remand Centre, where he's expected to stay for the next 84 days. Now, he's currently in isolation, which means he won't be allowed any visitors for 10 days. But we have also been told that nobody has applied to see him. He is staying at the moment in the hospital wing, and that's because Carman is classed as a high-risk prisoner. But when I say high risk, I don't mean that Carman is a threat to other prisoners. I mean that there is serious concerns about his safety because there is a target on his back. Carman is still yet to face trial for his alleged crimes. If found guilty, he could potentially face life in jail or even the death penalty. Daily Mail will be there to provide the latest updates.